How's it guys? It's Bryan Leppan here again, and it's been a lot of fun happening with pitching videos and all that kind of stuff. So I thought what I'll do is just do a quick, maybe just a bit of a lesson for those out there that haven't pitched before. Pitching is obviously a casting technique. So yeah, I just want to run through and show you how I do it. It works for me. So basically, okay, so this is a loose marker crush. What's very nice about this reel in terms of pitching, it's got the adjustment on the outside, so it's your free and your max, and then it's also got the fine-tuning adjustment on this side here. Okay, and what that does is basically controls the tension on your spool. Okay, for example, I'll fish with a looser spool, okay, which means that it's set more on the free, so this thing clicks towards free. Alright, and then I loosen that guy up there on the other side, and that just comes with experience. Okay, but obviously the looser your spool is, the more chance you have of getting a backlash or an overwind or a bird's nest where this all just shoots up. Okay, so my recommendation, guys, is tighten up your reel, okay, so that it's quite stiff and you can feel the resistance sort of as the lure falls. So if you just have a look at how mine's set, here's my bait in the air, alright, and then as I drop it, that's the kind of speed that I have. I'll just do that again. Okay, so that's very, very loose, but that's because I'm controlling it with my thumb here. Okay, guys, so my advice, basically tighten them up, and then as you learn, get used to finger control here, your thumb control, you can start to loosen it and loosen it. Obviously, if it's very tight, you know, you've really got to put your back into it to get it moving, and it's a hell of a lot more difficult. You've got to put a lot more force into it to get the actual pitch going. Whereas if your reel's quite loose, set quite loosely, obviously it's not, you know, it's a labor intensive if you're going to call it that. Okay, so getting to the actual pitch technique itself. So basically, what I've got is I've got a chair, outside garden chair set up over there with a coffee cup. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright, and that's about 6 meters away from where I'm standing now. I'm standing on a little kid's trampoline, so I've got the elevation. So this technique would be for guys that's fishing with a boat or a small craft, you know, standing up on a small craft. The guys that are sort of on float tubes, kick boats and that kind of thing, I'm not a specialist in that, so I wouldn't be able to advise you in that. Guys, just one thing, if you're trying to pitch with your bait in front of you, you kind of get this, you know, it's a hell of a mission. You're like flicking your whole body and what have you, you know, to try and get the momentum you're trying to pitch out in front of you. So what I recommend you do is just get enough line out so it's comfortable in your hand, take it back just a little bit past your body, you swing it and obviously release that. Now what this technique allows you to do as well is obviously have a very, very silent entry into the water, because what you want to do with your thumb, apart from control the speed of that, is, you know, you keep your eye on the bait, and as it's approaching your target, as it's about to hit the surface of the water, you want to stop that spool dead with your thumb, and that's going to create a scenario where that bait just slips into the water, especially when you're fishing shallow water. You don't want a big splash. So it's very accurate presentation and it's a very silent entry. Those are the two keys to getting it right. Yeah, guys, and that's basically it. You know, 7.5 foot, a longer rod, 7.5 foot rod gives you obviously more leverage, more swing. But there's no, you know, you don't have to get too aggressive. I see guys getting aggressive and trying to force it. Take the bait, bring it back, pass your center of gravity. I don't know, I'm not really a scientist or biologist or whatever, but just pass your body basically so it's behind you, and it just gives you that momentum to just swing, release, and then you can see, boom, on the cup. Simple as that. So that allows me, that technique allows me to get up under that chair and into that cup, which obviously is exactly what I want to do. So there we go, guys. Thanks. I hope that gives you a bit of assistance. You know, a lot of times, you know, you'll walk into a store as well and you'll be like, geez, this reel is so much more expensive, what makes it better and whatever. And you know, guys, this is what plays a role. You know, it's the componentry, all the bearings involved, all the drag washers, etc., everything, you know, the handles that are used on it, and you know, having those different cast control options in terms of the spool's tensioning and what have you. There's a lot of value. So yeah, those are all the kind of things that adds up, and having a good rod and reel setup like this certainly makes it a lot easier. So yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. I hope it helps, and get your pitch on. Awesome. Thanks, guys.